Well, Glenda and Dave, this is an officer they thought was coming home. They say he was tweeting from his hospital bed. This was the last thing that anyone expected. Chief Ralph Godby, the Detroit Police Department, and the officer's physician all came together this afternoon to talk about the unexpected death of 40-year-old Officer Charles Armour.
Needless to say, for all of us as a police department, it was very unforeseen news, and I think we are still in a little bit of a state of shock. Officer
Armour died Saturday around midnight at Detroit Receiving Hospital when his health took a drastic turn for the worst, and he died.
Our hearts are heavy. We're a little shaky in the knees right now. We've lost a lot as a department. We've lost a tremendous friend and police officer.
Officer Armour was being treated from what at the time was said to be non-life-threatening injuries. Injuries he sustained after a wrong-way driver hit him last week in Greektown as he directed traffic.
A consummate gentleman, a consummate Detroit police officer. He owned Greektown. He took ownership over Greektown and the downtown area.
Witnesses told police that 30-year-old Saddam Mosum, seen in this court video on the right, was belligerent and yelling at people before he hit Officer Armour and ran over his legs. The New York man was arrested and charged with numerous felonies, including possession of marijuana and assault with intent to murder, a charge the department intends to amend. Armour was a 16-year veteran of the department, and Godby spent time with his family last night.
Something his mother said. Chuck was the type of guy that if he were able to get out of that bed, he would even try and help the guy that hit him and had him in that circumstance in the first place. I think that speaks to the character and the kind of person that we all know him to be.
And Officer Armour survived by a 4-year-old daughter, his girlfriend, mother and father, and stepmother. The chief says they will not release an exact cause of death until the medical examiner has had time to make a final determination. We're live in Detroit. Julie Bonovich, Channel 7, Action News.
He was a really good guy. He will be missed. Julie, thank you very much.